looks ready to kick it away first. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Follows his blocks. It's sticky. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems.
Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Touchdown, Gators! Once he got some room, it was over. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Vick. Turns it upfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think a lot of people wonder why you don't throw more slant routes. It's just nowadays wide receivers are so big, so thick. You throw it to them, the DBs can't go through their bodies to get them, and most of the time you get positive yards like you do right here.
Rush right in his face. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Tomlinson. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The Gators are going to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Looking for the marker. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Gators in the hurry up. Right back to it. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Vick. Out wide left, it's Burnett. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Changing the routes with his receiver. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for space, it's Jackson. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Burnett. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Shakes off the defender.
And how about that on 3rd and long? I think everybody in this place thinking pass, right? Drop back and play pass. Well, who has the quarterback? Like, a lot of times in these man-to-man, 3rd down and long situations, nobody has him. Look at that. Runs the option to perfection, keeps the football, and gets the first down.
The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Left side is Harbor. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun, it's Jackson. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Vick. Rushes on. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Tomlinson. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to establish the run. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second down to the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Speeding down the left side. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Florida.
You simply cannot do better as a defense. They have shut them out. A goose egg on the scoreboard. You get a pick six right there to extend your lead right now. This defense is playing with their hair on fire. The offense has no answers. And if I'm this defense, I keep the pressure up. I'm keeping my starters in the game, and I'm just pouring it on.
Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Vick. Finds his target. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets a hand in there.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Stands in and takes the hit. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is
Flores will kick this away to get us going here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
And the same runner's got it again. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Here we go, first 3rd down of the game. A keeper, he's going to try to run for it. Fights through the tackler. Sees an opening. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, I thought he was gone there. That is a touchdown-saving tackle from the defense. This offense is so explosive, and it starts with their quarterback. You give him the option, and he makes the right decision, he's going to get some space, and then watch out. You see the athleticism and the explosiveness. Good thing they were able to get him down there. That looked like it was going to be 6.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, now you look forward to 3rd down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Gators will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The DB's backing off from the line now. The shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
That is such a good job by this defense. They are flying around. They recognize the passing concept, and then the pursuit and tackling ability in space for a tackle for loss. That is an excellent job and a great way to start out this series.
That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And the Bears will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff heading left. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, those are the little hidden yards that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the first down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here are the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of the quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And the hold will back the offense up. First down and 20. Gonna run it. It's George. Oh, look out. He's got open space. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third down after that running play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on fourth down.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
What an opportunity they had right there to cut into this lead for the opposition, but now their defense has to go out there and bow up. The last thing you want to do is go down 2 possessions going into the locker room.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the Bears signal timeout once they're first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And they'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. To throw, it's Mateer. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers.
Goes to get rid of the ball, trying for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles.
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Chris, this comes down to awareness for the quarterback, trying to throw the football from your own end zone. You've got to feel the rush, and as soon as it gets anywhere close to you, that ball has got to leave your hand, even if you're just throwing it over the head of the wide receiver. Great job by this pass rush. They get to the quarterback and create points.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They take a shot on the first play of the drive, but don't connect.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback still with the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Well, this defense is finally able to cue in on this quarterback. He's been very effective so far today, and then the offense goes back to it. Maybe they went to the well one too many times, but finally the defense adjusts, and they're able to key on the quarterback and get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to need to continue to do that, because I tell you what, this quarterback has been effective today.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And here's the return. And the returner heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric, that first step. He gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a deep completion. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
And normally a really reliable...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go inside the 10. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Gators. They strike first in this national title bout. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Not pressing this time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Fifita. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Now, it's a shaky way to start the series. A false start backs him up, makes this 2nd and long. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it second down and long. Back to pass. It's Fifita. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interception. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Look out, he's got space ahead. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him there. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to pass, it's Fifita. Fires it to the wideout. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Oh, and a big play by this elite defense will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Powering through. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
It's a muff. They scramble for the ball. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. 5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play-calling options here. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. So here's the first play of the drive now that began at the 41. Off the play fake on first down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back to that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Tailback with another carry. Open field ahead. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it here. Oh, look at the quick cut.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's big. They convert on third and set them up first down from the 32. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
Close to the tight end. And it's caught! Touchdown, UNC!
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the third quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Look out, he's breaking free. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Back to throw. It's Levitt. It's a wide receiver screen. Now they get a timeout from the Tar Heels. That's going to be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense faces a 2nd and long after the loss with the first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot right down the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And they hand it off to the back. Breaks into the clear. They can't stop him. Breaks into the bursts into space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Levitt. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Here he goes. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, you create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up 1st and goal after the big gain.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there short of the 1st down. Breaks up 4th. And he'll set up to throw. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Touchdown, Gators. They connect for 6. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Now the pass rush gets home.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this 2nd down play call is get to a position where you've got 3rd and manageable to try to move the sticks.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
And quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. That is a tremendous job by this secondary.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
You cannot hang on to the football that long as a quarterback on 4th down. You got to throw it. Even if they pick it off, which would be a mistake on their part because they would lose yardage, it acts as a punt. That ball has to leave your hand. You cannot take a sack. That's the one thing that you cannot do.
And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They are pouring it on now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. To the air, it's Levitt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, North Carolina. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Wideouts now clustered. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. The sure hands. It's Robinson. They bring him down after a short gain there. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the ball is picked off. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
To throw, it's Levitt. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. He's got some space. Look out. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Offense retakes the field. Pounding away with the run game. Nowhere to run up the middle. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Here's the second down play. Here's the option play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Calls his own number again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now we get a timeout from the Tar Heels. That's going to be their first. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. And the Gators will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. No press here. The defense backing away. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. A quick juke. He's past the marker and still going. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option, so they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed, and he's able to pick up a really nice gain here.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Backing off from the line now. First play looking to throw it. And the pressure's on. First play taking a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
This is such a mistake by the quarterback. It's the first snap of the game. You don't have to go for broke. Just take what the defense gives and move yourself down the field. Now, it's a first down going the other direction.
Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds.
Look at that powerful running. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. That's a 1st and 5 after that defensive penalty. He's got room to in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the run, it's Jackson. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And the Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. And this offense continues to crank the tempo. This was a major storyline for this championship game. How would the defense handle this?
Chris, they're already behind the 8 ball because remember what the coaches told us, that it was all about stopping them from getting that first down of the drive, because that's when that tempo really gets cranked up. If they want to stop them, they've got to get a sack, a negative yardage play, something in the backfield, in particular on a first down, so that they can slow down this hyper speed.
Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And here's the handoff. Powers through. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I love this play call from the offensive coordinator because you're giving the quarterback the ability to make you right on the field post-snap. He's got the RPO decision, and he sees the defender way back. Beautiful read. Just hand it off, and the back is able to go and get the first down. That's a really good job from this offense. This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage. You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the ground, it's Ball. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. fighting off the defender. Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Defense not pressing this time. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He goes out of bounds, up close to the 25. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read.
Breaks. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Alabama. They draw first blood in this national title game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scrap. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. So the illegal forward pass makes it 2nd and long now. It could be a crucial mistake for this offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Dickey. He goes out of bounds, but they move it out near the 30. The Huskers will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
The key to playing great defense is tackling in space. And here, just an easy completion for the offense, short of the first down marker, and they can't get him down to the ground. That is so frustrating for a defense.
He's going to take off here. trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Breaking in the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You've got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here comes a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. Nebraska will use a timeout here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Dickey. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold. Now Nebraska will call timeout. That's their last. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Now they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Huskers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Coming after him. He's hit as he throws it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. That's a design quarterback keeper.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got second and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
It's out of bounds, but they move it out near the 35. The Cornhuskers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains.
The game makes it second and medium. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Huskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict. And he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it. And they're able to do it here for a first down.
Looking to pass this time. They'll take a deep shot. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. They do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with zero. That is a gut punch.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He keeps it on the design run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, he's got open space. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Dickey. He's in the... here he goes. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded just inside the 25. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Using his legs here.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Now it's second down here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, after they built that big lead, we've seen this defense get a little bit too cautious. They need to be more aggressive, go out there and get a stop. You cannot allow this offense to just sit there and take shots down the field.
Using his legs on the scramble. Sees an opening. And he slides down to protect himself at the end of a huge game. What a play. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Moves out of the pocket. Nebraska will use a timeout here. Their second. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down?
They have needed a sack, like they needed their next breath of air. This offense has been in rhythm, and they have been doing a great job against this defense. And so finally creating a negative yardage play, getting them off schedule, it's exactly what you need to get a stop and maybe generate some momentum.
And the celebration begins. All they've done all season, Joe, it took one more well-executed running play to secure a championship, and they do it.
Chris, look at this celebration. There's not another weight room session or sprint or meeting or practice or game. This is it. You just won the national championship.
kick this deep to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And it's fielded at the 40. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Off target and incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
He just has to be smarter with this football. You can't force this into double coverage in the red zone. There's too many bad things that can happen. That ball gets tipped up and picked off, and you don't get the points that you've created by driving to this point on the field. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. The 30. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Eastern Michigan has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after just a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
He keeps it. Can he get there? Oh, look out. He's got open space. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Harbor. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Looking for a man. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield. Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Goes out of bounds after a huge gain. Now spot the ball at the 30.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, quarterback play is all about rhythm, and here I just feel like his footwork is too quick and he's rushing it. When you rush it, you tend to overthrow it. You tend to throw past these wide receivers and you're trying to throw it down the field. He's got to calm down in the pocket.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear at the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
This is just a game-changing play right here. Not only the interception, but the huge return on the back of it to set up the offense with great field position. Now they've got to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone. What a tremendous play.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll run it here. Look out, he's got space ahead. And that run produces a decent gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout called by the Eagles, their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And it's good, right down the middle.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here comes the rush. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Throws it to the right. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. It's out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Well, this defense is totally locked in right now, and they understand where this quarterback is trying to go with the football. He's making poor decisions, and they're making him pay. 2 straight interceptions on back-to-back series for this group.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, a lot of times in cover 3 as a corner, it can just act as man defense. And here they're trying to throw that go ball right down the sideline. And he is step for step, and he's able to get the interception. That is great coverage by a corner that really excels in this cover 3 defense.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Comes the Eagles offense on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And on first down, right back to the running game. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
He escapes the pocket. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. He goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 35. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear at the 10 now. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And there's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The absolute best way to stop these option plays is with hard edges. There's nowhere to go on the outside. You can't get the ball on the outside, and these hard edges continue to make life difficult on this offense. It's keeping the ball in the middle part of the field, and then the pursuit is right there. This defense has done such a good job. That is a sound job of execution, in particular on the edge.
He goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Takes the handoff. It's George. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Eastern Michigan has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Levitt. The receiver grabs it. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But
swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
that might be the spark that this defense needs. They're down in this ball game, really haven't had a ton of success, and right after that explosive play, they're able to get to the quarterback. Let's see if they can build on that success, Chris, and continue to get stops, try to get the ball back for their offense.
Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in a live situation, and he misses it.
Grab behind the line. It's Harbor. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 1st and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the pocket collapsing. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st down, it's play action. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Goes out of bounds, but the game moves the ball right to the 10-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, looking to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
1st and goal, handoff. And he's in! Touchdown, LSU!
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Chewing clock with the running game.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
They'll feed the back again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To the air. It's Levitt. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
And the Eagles will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This was my favorite concept to throw when I was playing quarterback. You got 4 verticals, and it depends on the coverage. You can have open coverage with 2 safeties. You can have a closed coverage with a middle safety. And when you get a closed coverage like this one, you go 2 up on the middle third. Those seam routes are what you're reading. You go 1 to 2 right down the middle of the field, but they just can't connect.
Looking for a late deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that will wrap up our coverage.